Hey, Teresa here again. We're talking about the Setback Spirits series, and we're going to talk about the spirit of rebellion. You know, rebellion has been from the beginning of time, really from the garden. By the time they ate that fruit, there was rebellion being lived out. And then we see it all in humanity, etc., etc. But rebellion is a very dangerous thing when it comes to spiritual things. It really is. It is one of the most, actually, if it's not the grossest of sins, it's the one thing that stands against God in our hearts. And rebellion carries a lot of weight. It carries a lot of weight in the spirit because a person wills to be rebellious. And if you're willing to be rebellious, then when it's time to get you delivered and set free, there's not much we can do until your heart genuinely says, okay, I'm willing to surrender this lifestyle. I'm willing to surrender this behavior. I'm willing to surrender my anger with God. I'm willing to surrender whatever that is. But in rebellion, there's a hardness of heart, and it's usually pointed towards God. We don't even realize. We may think it's pointed towards, the law enforcement. We may think it's towards our spouses. We may think, but at the end of the day, rebellion is actually pointed towards God. And when it comes to being set free, some of y'all are so bound by rebellion because you're so used to having your way and being an authority, and you're the one who says what goes. And see, breaking that will actually require for you to surrender your authority and your right and your whatever to be in line with God, because He's the one who's gonna have to work some things out. I understand it. I've been there. I've been where a place where I'm struggling between what's right and what I want. But if you want to be set free, begin to confess the sin of rebellion.